Kia ora Islanders, it is me, Vincent, coming to you from the beautiful Volcano Bay. This is the best water park in Orlando, and it can get very busy during the spring break and summer season. So I've come up with a fun way to help you prioritize what's going to be most important for you to see here at Volcano Bay, a little method I call dip or skip. I'm going to take you through all of the slides and experiences here at Volcano Bay and share with you guys which ones I think are worth dipping your toes in the water for, and which slides in the park you might want to skip the big climb up the stairs for. So welcome to another episode of VincentVision. Watch out! So I'm starting this video off with the most popular slide here at Volcano Bay, and as you would imagine, this is the certified dip here at the park. I am, of course, talking about Krakatau Aqua Coaster. This is a must-do slide. This is a water slide roller coaster. You get on a big canoe that holds 4 people, and using the power of magnets, you actually propel up and down this slide like a roller coaster. It's got about 3 or 4 drops throughout the ride, nothing super big. We save the big 100-foot drops for the slides inside the volcano. This is a perfect family thrill, good for everybody type excitement, and this should absolutely be the first slide you do here at Volcano Bay. Whether it be getting a virtual line time for it or just running straight to it and getting in line, this will always be the longest line here at the park without a doubt. And it is totally warranted because this water slide experience is standout. So Krakatau Aqua Coaster, a total dip. You gotta do this ride when you're here. This next one on the list here is another very popular slide here at the park, but for me, this gets a skip. It's a slide that everyone has surely seen here at Volcano Bay, but not everyone has done. I am talking about the Ko'okiri Body Plunge. Funny story about Ko'okiri, there's actually a slide very similar to it over at Disney's Blizzard Beach called Summit Plummet. That one is 120 feet tall. Universal decided to make their drop slide 5 feet taller. So Ko'okiri Body Plunge is the tallest drop slide here in Orlando, at least. This is a slide, which I hate. You get into the capsule, you cross your legs, you cross your arms, and you wait for them to drop the floor beneath you, and you fall down a very big drop into a very quick splash. This ride is very scary, very thrilling. There's a lot to be excited for if you do it, but it's also over very, very quick. There are 2 other slides at the top of the volcano that I think you get a bigger bang for your buck as far as wait times go. And Ko'okiri really is like a feat here. It's like a flex. If you do this ride, you're pretty darn brave and everyone knows it. But if it has a very, very long line and you're expecting more than a 3-second thrill, you might be a little let down. And also skip it because it's really, really scary and I hate it and I did it once and I'll never do it again. Now, if you're looking for the actual most thrilling ride here at Volcano Bay, it is also at the top of the volcano, and it is the Kala and Tai Nui Serpentine Body Slides. Just like Ko'okiri, our capsule body slide rides, you get in a little capsule, they drop you down, but this one is super fast, super intense. This is a dip if you are looking for a thrilling water slide experience. Look, I'll be honest with you all, I just hate the capsule slides, okay? I hate getting in a little thing and then the floor falling out from beneath me. This one is very fun, but it is very intense. It packs a punch. I can only ever do this like one time if I come here to the water park, but for those who are looking for a thrill, who are looking for some genuine excitement, I think Ko'okiri is probably the scariest ride here at the park. This is the most thrilling. Kala and Tai Nui, whichever one you do, green or blue, big thumbs up. That is a big dip right there. Here at the front of the park, there are 2 slides that are very similar and only slightly different, but both very fun. And I would say, depending on what you want, one could be a dip and one could be a skip. I am talking about the Ohno and Ohya body slides, the green and purple slides. These are body slides that actually have you take a little free fall jump into a 10-foot deep pool of water. Now, there is a difference between the 2. Ohya, the green slide, has a free fall drop of 4 feet, and Ohno, the purple slide, has a drop of 6 feet. So if you're looking for slightly more excitement, I'd go ahead and do the Ohno. In fact, I would say if they both have very long lines, you're better off just doing the Ohno drop slide. I don't think the 4 and the 6 foot drop is really that big of a difference. If you've only got time for one, I think you should default to the more exciting one. Now, keep in mind though, it is a 10-foot deep pool. You gotta be a strong swimmer if you wanna do either one of these slides. These little body slides here right at the front of the park are tons of fun. Now behind me are two slides called Maku and Puihi. And just to help you out, Maku is the yellow slide, Puihi is the green slide. Puihi is a dip, Maku is a skip. These two slides are actually kind of smaller versions of the Honu and Moana slides on the other side of the park. But out of the two, I think Puihi is a definite better experience. This is like the smaller version of Honu, where you still go down some half pipes. What's actually kind of fun is, since the drops aren't as big and the ride is a little bit slower, I feel like you get a lot more wet on this version of the ride. And Maku, I gotta say, is kind of my least favorite slide here at Volcano Bay. It has these big kind of discs that you go through, and in a way it feels like it's supposed to like ride alongside the walls and make it a little bit more exciting, but it doesn't really do that. And there are these like spray fountains inside the slide, which you think would get you like extra wet, but you never really get close to them. You know, it's fun, obviously, like all water slides, but I don't really think it's worth the climb up the stairs to do this particular slide. Out of the two here in this corner of the park, I would definitely recommend Puihi over Maku. This is Punga Racers. This is a really fun slide, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a skip. My thing with these like racing type slides is you can't actually feel the race, okay? You slide down the water, there's a bunch of water splashing in your face, and then when it's all done, you kind of look around and go, I guess I won. I guess you won. You know what I mean? There's like no way to tell on this one who won the race or not. And this can be a really fun slide that does have some lower wait times, but if it ends up getting a long wait time here on a busy summer day, Punga Racers is one that I think you'd be okay skipping. Behind me is Taniwha Tubes, and this one here is a dip and a skip. It's actually 4 different slides on this one here, and these slides here are actually really great slides for kids who are doing this for like the first time ever. But all 4 slides are kind of the same thing. So if you do one, that's great. This usually has the lowest wait time in the park. You've kind of done them all. Dip into it one time, have some fun. It does take your picture on this slide as well, but don't feel the need to do all 3 other versions of this slide. Unless you really like it and have fun, then go ahead and absolutely do it. Now this corner of the park has 2 of probably the most popular slides here at Volcano Bay. And in my opinion, one of them is a dip and the other is a skip. I am talking about Honu Moana, the turtle and the whale. These are the big green and big blue water slides here at Volcano Bay. Honu is a dip. This is a really unique, really fun, and really kind of thrilling water slide here at Volcano Bay, where you go all the way up. You go down a pretty big drop for a water slide up 2 half pipes. And depending on how heavy your raft is, you can go all the way up that slide. Honu is a total dip slide here at Volcano Bay. And Moana, this is more of your typical big family raft ride. And even though it looks really big, it's not super thrilling. Definitely not one of the most exciting slides here at Volcano Bay. If you're looking for more thrills and a little bit more excitement, Moana can end up being a skip, because this slide can get some pretty long lines as well. But Moana is also a great family slide. So if you've got small kids or you don't want to do the big stuff here at VB, this could be a dip. But for me and thrill seekers, this might be a skip. Now, in this video, I've been giving the slides here at Volcano Bay a lot of love and attention, but we got to talk about the rivers and bodies of water here at the park. I think Krakatau is the best slide here at Volcano Bay, but it is not my favorite thing here at VB. It is actually Teawa, the fearless river, Volcano Bay's action river right behind me. This is an absolute dip. This is essentially a lazy river, but very, very fast. It has a faster current, it has wave machines that push you through it, and in certain areas of the river, you actually get hit by a big build-up tidal cowabunga wave. I don't really know what to call it. It is so exciting that you actually have to wear a life vest when you go into this one here. This is the perfect alternative for those who are not looking to do big, crazy slides. I can do 3 laps in this thing easily. It is so much fun to get pushed through the water in a fun, safe way. Krakatau and this one are the absolute must-dos. This is my favorite thing here at Volcano Bay. Sometimes I'll do this and not do any slide at all. Oh my gosh, it's like the water's like right at my level here, right at my level. I can't go any further. My camera's too far away from me right now, so if it were to fall over, I couldn't reach for it. So let's go ahead and talk about one of the biggest dips here at Volcano Bay. It is the big wave pool, Waturi Beach. This is an absolute dip. This is a must-do when you come here at Volcano Bay. You didn't need my recommendation for it. This wave pool is gigantic. It fits hundreds of people, if not like 1,000 people in here if they absolutely needed it to. And what makes this wave pool special is that it's actually an omnidirectional wave pool. So it has 2 different waves that it can do. One big one that just goes straight out, and it'll also do waves on the sides of the 2 entrances. So you kind of get the waves out in this direction, kind of like this. You got one that way. This is a great place to go. I think when I come here to Volcano Bay, I always find time for the wave pool, and it is so big and spacious that everyone really kind of gets their own space while they're in here. The great thing about Volcano Bay overall is there are so many different types of pools like this all throughout the gigantic water park. There's this one here. There's a regular pool right next to it that has no waves. There's a smaller one near the Ohya and Ohno body slides. And of course, there are the wonderful rivers here at Volcano Bay as well. There are plenty of opportunities to just like chill out in the water that are not a water slide here at the park. But out of all of them, Waturi Beach is the dippiest of them all. Behind me here is the entrance to what Volcano Bay calls the Kopiko Winding River, which is basically their lazy river. The lazy river here at Volcano Bay is a dip. This is one of the nicest, if not the most pleasant, most wonderful lazy river at an Orlando water park. I am definitely going to spend some time in it later today. It is beautiful. It is nice and long. It's got 2 separate entrances, and it is so scenic. It is so lush, so beautiful. There are moments as I'm going down this lazy river that I can kind of forget I'm at an Orlando water park and maybe fantasize about being in Hawaii or somewhere super tropical. I can easily clock in 2 or 3 laps on this thing. You're surrounded by the beauty of Volcano Bay, all these beautiful lush trees. There's tons of little water effects going on too, so it's not just like a boring lazy river. You're still getting some little sprays and splashes. And there's this really scenic cave that you go through, which can be a really pleasant and fun experience. So the winding river here, this is a total dip. You're gonna spend some time in this thing when you are at Volcano Bay. I hope this video helped you figure out what you want to do when you come here to Volcano Bay. And whatever you choose to dip and whatever you choose to skip, you're still going to have an amazing time here. This really is the best water park in Orlando. It's definitely the best one at Universal. Thank you guys for watching another VincentVision. I hope you had fun having fun with me. If you're looking for more Universal content like this one, please be sure to like and subscribe to get exactly that. There's actually one more thing I need to do while I'm here at Volcano Bay. I got to get all the sand off my feet, and you can do that right at the entrance. So convenient. Thank you guys for watching another VincentVision, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.